Today at work, I forgot my earbuds. So I was working there, working my 8 hour shift, and I had no music, nothing going on in my ears except for my own voice. I was just thinking. It's a good job. It pays good. It has good benefits. The whole everything anybody would ever want. I just don't. I don't want it. I just don't want it. Everybody I talk to, I tell everybody about my new job, and they're like, "Oh, that's really good. That's a good career." And I've been thinking about it, and I just don't like it. You know, it's not that I don't like it, but it's like I'm good at it. I'm learning a lot. I'm interested in it. I just can't see myself doing it for my entire life. And I don't see myself doing anything for my entire life. No job, nothing like that. You're expected to get a good job and buy a house and get married, have a family, do all these things. That's the American dream. But so I'm starting to think the American dream might just be to leave. It's like, don't get me wrong, I love the people, I love the country, but the government is just messing it up. All the people at the top, and I'm kind of sick of it. I'm 19. I'm about to graduate with an associate's for the job that I have. So, I have the associate's degree for the job I have. I have all the training. I spent $15,000 on community college. And I'm here, graduated almost 2 weeks. And I've got the job. And I just don't want it. I want to go somewhere. Just travel and just do stuff. I feel like that's what your life is supposed to be. But here I am finding out, working 40 hours a week, it's not even going to buy me a house. Get by on rent, barely. That's just work every day till you're 60, or not every day, 5 days a week, 8 hours. You get off work, go to the gym, get home at 8 p.m., make dinner, and then go to bed, wake up, go to work. That's 5 days a week. I just don't want to do that. I get it. You gotta work hard for your stuff. You gotta work hard for everything that you own, and I get it. I'm not saying I don't want to work and I want to be given a house and I want to be given a car and I want to be given all these things and I don't want to have to work for anything. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't want to be working 40 hours a week until I'm 60. So, 41 years? Probably longer, because I won't be able to retire, most likely. Like, the way the economy's going, inflation, and then wages being stagnant, all this stuff. And that's if I'm lucky. That's if I even make it to 60. The health of Americans is not something that is well known to be good. I guess I don't know how to say that. In Europe, the standards for your food and everything is there's a lot higher standards that go toward your food, and I just think that's weird. That America is completely different. You know, you can have red 40, yellow 7 or whatever in your food. That's branded for kids. It's just chemicals just in your food, and it's all branded for your, your kids, and it's supposed to be good for you. That's what they say. But it's just a lie. And that brings me to my other thing that I was thinking about, which is the American propaganda through the school system. Pretty much everything we've learned, I mean, I wouldn't say everything, other countries do bad things all the time. But it's crazy the difference when you look at history through the American school system's eyes and history through the entire world's eyes. It's a lot different. That goes through most of the oil wars, all this stuff that the Americans have caused. You go down the rabbit hole, it gets bad. But it's like they paint a picture that we're the greatest country in the world. But I just, the more I learn, the more I realize it's definitely not. Like, I don't see how anybody could believe that we're the greatest country in the world. Unless if you just never did any deeper thinking and researching on what they told you. So, I got this job, and I could maybe get a place of my own, but I just don't want to live in America anymore. To be honest, I don't even want a house anymore. It's gotten to the point where it's like, you can't afford the average house, right? $400,000, and the average salary is like what, $70,000 a year or something like that. I just. It makes me want to I just want to. Yeah, I got an adventure bike recently. An Aprilia. It doesn't run, but I know how to work on stuff, so I'm waiting on a starter relay. But anyways, I want to get that thing running, and I just want to leave. I just want to go south, north, wherever. Probably not north into Canada, but definitely I think south sounds really cool. Down into South America. I just want to leave. I feel like that's a shared sentiment with a lot of the other Gen Z Americans. It's. I feel like change is possible in this country, but we're so divided, and it's kind of what it's meant to do, is divide us. Social media, all this stuff, the news, it's all propaganda, right? Just to push you to whatever side they want. And the party system is a joke anyways, so I mean, like, I feel like change is coming for sure, but yeah, I don't know. I want to travel anyways, so I might as well just leave. I've got a lot of stuff at home, so it's like it's this battle where I'm trying to figure out if I just want to sell everything and just go wherever the hell I want, stick around at home, you know. Because I'm almost 20. Yeah, 2 months and I'm 20. Less than 2 months. What? It's like a month and 21 days. Doesn't really matter. Anyways, you feel like working every day, pretty much every day. My entire life it's just a waste, man. Like we're floating on a rock in a void, and we are conscious.
Go up the trail, Lewis. How do you slow it down? Just use your brake. What? Oh, you can go into a lower, just use the button to go minus, and you'll go into it'll make it harder to climb, or it won't be as much as this. Yeah, so now go back to turbo, and then go up the trail.
You know, we're in space. What are the chances that we're looking around? We can like comprehend stuff. We can comprehend stuff and critically think. I mean, most of us can. Most of us can critically think. And we decided that we're just gonna spend our entire lives in an office, in a factory. We have the technology to automate it. AI. You know, but instead we're using AI for putting people in bikinis on Twitter. Like, really? That's what we're doing with AI? You can't make an automated manufacturing system in a factory? Is that just not possible? Like, I understand that there's some fields where it's like, you know, you gotta use your brain to make it work, right? But AI is artificial intelligence. So if it's intelligence, you know, you should be able to just give it intelligence to build stuff. Important stuff. You know, if they're going to be generating so much heat and so much, or they're taking a ton of water, electricity, generating a ton of heat, accelerating climate change, why are we making it so that people can generate songs and art? It's just slop, just a bunch of bullshit. Like, that's what we're using it for, really. It's a joke, man. So, I don't know. I have hope for the future, but it's gonna be a while, I feel like. Or I could be wrong. It could be 3 months until people just all go insane. Just people all go insane, just lose their marbles, and they just start dealing with these data centers and stuff, and just making them fixing the problem before they start fixing the problem. You know, I mean, we're building these data centers, we're selling out land in Alaska for drilling, oil drilling. We're destroying the environment, and for what? For what? Bunch of green paper. If you want green, just go outside. There's grass everywhere. There's trees. There's weeds, but it's really just wild plants. You know, there's life everywhere. It's green. There's weed. That's green too. People love weed. So it's like we're doing all this for a bunch of green paper. It's not even green paper anymore. It's just numbers on a screen. It's not even paper anymore. We've gotten to a point where we are destroying the planet for a bunch of numbers on a screen. So, you know, it just doesn't give me a lot of hope. But the thing that does give me hope, it's difficult because there's so many people that are just entrapped in their social media, which is making me want to get like a flip phone, you know, go old school. But yeah, everybody's just so entrapped and distracted in their consumerism and their hauls and all this stuff, and nobody realizes a lot of the real problems. A lot of people don't realize the real problems, but there's more people kind of gaining notice to it, which I've noticed is really good through social media. So it can be a tool used for good. But yeah, I mean, don't even get me started on social media. Right? I mean, like, just frying your brains. Everything has scrolling. Facebook. I mean, TikTok, obviously, that is all scrolling. Instagram is basically all scrolling. I like the Explore page, personally. I get to see cool cars and stuff on there. But, yeah, Facebook has scrolling now for the old people. YouTube Shorts. Yeah, there's probably more. There's definitely more, obviously. But, you know, that's frying your brains. It's really windy. It's really picking up out there. There's not really a storm coming in either. That's kind of just really windy. It's kind of all flat out here, so. But anyways, social media, right? It's frying your brains. I saw an Instagram post, obviously because I'm a teenager, almost not a teenager, but I'm 19. I'm on Instagram, whatever, man. My brain is probably cooked too. I'll probably have dementia or something, whatever. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I saw a post where it was like, I never even fact checked it, because why would I do that? Because I don't really care too much, but I do a little bit. Just a little bit, just enough to talk about it. Some post about, social media, more than 4 hours of screen time, whatever, is leading to like cases of dementia. It makes me realize I've been getting stupider. Like, that's not like me just bullshitting. Like, I've noticed me getting just dumber. It takes me longer to find words. I stutter all the time. Not to say that people that stutter are stupid, but I'm saying I can't find the words, so I stutter. And I pause a lot, if you can't tell. So I've just been noticing it. I just feel like I'm getting stupider. I can't think a lot. One of the problems that I have had is listening to music all the time. You should see my hours on Spotify. I'm cooked. I'm done for. If there's any link to music for more than 4 hours, whatever, cause dementia, hearing loss, obviously, because it's the same sound playing for hours, I'm probably gonna get hearing loss when I'm older or something. But I'm cooked. I'm done. I have like a lot of hours on Spotify. Just playing. I mean, because I work 8-hour shifts, right? So I'm listening to music the entire 8 hours. And then I go home and I work on my cars and I listen to music in my earbuds. And then I go to the gym and I'm listening to music in my earbuds. That's like 10 hours. More than that. That's way more than 10. That's like half the day. That's like 12 hours a day. 12 hours a day. I'm just jamming out, which, don't get me wrong, it's really nice. Just like listening to music and stuff. Alright, just chilling. But, man, it really makes you just notice everything when you take them out. I feel like it kind of took me out of the present world, just kind of picked me out. And that's how it's been since COVID. You know, I don't even know how long that's been. 4 years, something like that. You know, it's... I feel like my brain's been fried since then. I just have horrible social skills. I don't talk to people I don't know, really. Unless they talk to me. Because I try to be nice, kind, whatever. But I don't approach people, really. I don't talk to people I don't know, really. And I have... My screen time isn't even that bad. It's like 2-3 hours. But man, when I was unemployed, I was cooked. I was done for. 7-hour screen time. 6-hour screen time. Now mine is better. It's like 2-3 hours. If I if I listen to like a 4-hour lore video like I did at work, you know, like Halo lore or something, one of the video games I like, you know, just then it bumps up my screen time hours. See, there's the dementia. It's picking up. But yeah, so it's like 4 hours. And that just gets added on. Even though I'm not watching, you know, I'm doing my job. But my phone is down and I don't have YouTube Premium because I don't really want a membership because I don't want to pay for it and I can't afford it, really. That gets added on to my screen time. So that doesn't count. You know, when I look at it, I like kind of, I think about it, I'm like, well, was I actually watching that or was I just listening to that? Now, if it was listening time, my Spotify isn't even listed on that. So obviously, as I said before, 12 hours. But not good. We're all done. Unless we switch to flip phones now, you know, or go back to nature. Like I'm in a park right now. There's birds. The grass is flowing. It's lovely out here. It's awesome. And it gets me thinking about all the stuff that's going on right now, and yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it'll get better. You know, everything seems scary when you're looking at your phone, stuck in your phone for 6 hours a day, seeing all the new stuff that Donald Trump or Benjamin Netanyahu, Benny Boy, the big Yahoo, whatever he's doing over there, blowing up a city. Now they're going to take down this video because I talked about Israel. Don't even get me started. Don't get me started. You know, you're stuck in all this bad news, and Hopefully you have friends, family, somebody around you. And if you do, if you have anybody that cares about you, or sorry, if you have anybody around you, you know, take the earbuds out. Be present. You know, don't get sucked into the negative news. I know I do. That's our only hope. Like that Star Wars movie, A New Hope. Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. You're my only hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Take the earbuds out. I got them out. They're in my pocket. I'll show you. You know, I got them in. They're in my pocket. It's basically a vape. I don't smoke, but it's you know, it's in the shape of a vape. And it's addictive, man. It's addictive. You get sucked in. And it's meant to be that way. Algorithms, all this stuff. You know, take the earbuds out. Be present. If you got your parents still around, give them a hug. You know, spend some time with them. Spend some time with your dog, cat, lizard, spider, snake, whatever the hell you got. My dog just got diagnosed with bone cancer, inoperable. It moved to her lungs. She's weeks left. Weeks, maybe a month, maybe a couple months if we're lucky. Spend some time with them. Don't get sucked in. You know, that's how you waste your life away. For 4 years, I don't remember 4 years. Really, it all just feels like a blur. Yeah, I had some really good times. I remember those. But that's because I didn't have my earbuds in. If I had my earbuds in, I wouldn't have those good times to remember. You know, so I'm trying to stay positive. I do. I try to stay positive. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be blind to all the bad things that happen. You know, make sure you know what's going on. Don't just shut yourself out, but don't shut yourself in either. Leave the door unlocked. Take a break. Take a walk. You know, it's a scary world, but there's a lot of really good people out there. So, take the earbuds out. Keep them out. Get a speaker. Get a radio. Get a radio, right? Stop streaming. Go thrift a radio, man. Go thrift a radio. That's what I did. This is like $40, man. Learn something new. I'm practicing the harmonica. I suck. It's horrible. I'm getting better, though. That's all about practice, though. You know? I'm being present. I'm going places. I'm going to the gym now. I still put my earbuds in. Maybe I can fix that. But they don't really have that good of music there anyways. So, I don't think I'll be doing that. Stay present. You know? It'll be worth it.